All right. Hey everyone, welcome to we're gonna tentatively call this a first play, although it's kind of like a cheaty first play because Josh here. Have you played this?
I have not.
No.
Okay,
I
so it's
have.
first play.
It's first play for us,
And it's
but we
first
have
play.
someone that's explained the rules.
Yes. For those of you guys that don't know Steven, he's one of our apprentices right now. Anyways, but he's played this game before, and he's also a resident miniatures expert, apart from me at this point.
Yeah.
So today we're gonna learn to play. Well, you're gonna teach us how to play Aeronautica Imperialis by GW Games Workshop, which is an older game, 2003. I don't remember when it came out.
I don't know.
Yeah, but
It was before I was wargaming.
yes,
That's for sure.
Oh well, yeah, it was probably before you were born. Actually, to be honest with you,
Well, no.
but no.
I was born in 2001. I'm
Okay,
not
well,
that young.
okay, fine. So maybe 2 years after you were born. Anyway, yeah, I don't remember exactly when this game came out, but so it's basically set in the 40K universe, but we play dogfights, and we're just gonna play the basic game, which doesn't have ground elements, right? That's in the
Correct.
campaign box.
Yeah, so this is Games Workshop's aerial combat game set in the 40K universe, as you said. Contained in the Wings of Vengeance starter box are two forces as well as the rules for aerial combat. And if you want rules for ground engagements like bombing runs, stuff like that, they are in the campaign book.
Cool. It's good to know there's interaction with the ground available. All right, cool.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be playing
The Orc
Airwalk.
Um,
Which means my fighter airplanes are held together by duct tape, chewing gum, and a whole lot of cussing in orc.
and some belief.
Yeah, there's
They
a lot.
believe it will hold
They're not even
together.
painted red, so they're not even gonna go faster. Right now we're dull gray because we haven't had time to paint, but that's okay.
Correct. So these are the Aeronautica Imperialis bases.
I
They're
see
pretty
that.
nifty.
Yep.
On there you have
Look at that.
you have marked all your firing arcs. So there's the front, there's the left side, the right side, and the rear.
Okay. Yeah, I see those. And then there's two dials here, like a speed or something. Or-
Yeah.
Okay.
The left dial is your speed, and
Uh-huh.
the right dial is your altitude.
Oh, okay, that's cool. That's a clever way to put the altitude in there.
Yeah.
Okay, so front, side, and everything else in the back is rear. Well, there
Yeah.
might be a rear
So-
left, right.
The
Yeah.
front one is just the first section. The rear one is the directly rear, and then the side are two.
Okay, so there's front, side.
Yeah.
All
So
right,
it's-
I'm gonna put this in terms that people can understand. You're 12 o'clock, you're 6 o'clock, you're 3. Got it.
Yeah.
All right. Perfect.
So those
I
will.
should win this because he's a Navy boy and I used to fly in the Marine Corps, so I should know what I'm doing.
I actually need to rotate this too. I was just noticing we are not turned right.
Oh,
I mean, it doesn't particularly matter. The
I
map
guess
is-
if you're gonna read this, there is if those
Well,
of
the
you at
reason
home,
why I'm saying it actually does matter is because the way it was set up, this was the front, when it's supposed to be this is the front.
well, because you're it's a hex.
Yeah.
Your fighter
guess
can
that's
change
true.
any. See, this is why I'm gonna win.
Yeah.
He's used to boats. It's like port, starboard. I'm like, dude, man. All right, fine. There's more directions.
dimensions.
Yes. Okay.
So there is your third deck.
Hey. What am I looking at here? I got bombers or
Yeah.
something.
So
and, like,
you have
fighters.
your squadron is 3 Daka jets and 2
Three.
fighter bombers.
These are Daka jets.
Yes.
And 2 fighter bombers. I don't know. Yeah, they're kind of on camera out there. Okay.
Yeah.
The bigger ones are the Daka bombers. Got it.
And then Josh, you have 2 Marauder bombers and 1 Thunderbolt Fury and 1 Thunderbolt Fighter. They're basically the same plane, just one has Gatling cannons, one has auto cannons. So
How do I know which one's which?
the one with Gatling cannons is the Fury. On the nose, on either side.
Oh, okay. I see that now.
I might end up painting them differently when I get around to it,
Sure.
but we'll see.
Oh, I see them now.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not exceptionally.
I thought you were talking about these two at first. I was like looking at them. I was like, those guns look identical to me.
These things?
Yeah.
They don't move.
Oh, okay. It looked like they might move. So
I mean, if I had taken the time, I probably could have.
understood.
We were talking earlier, like you could have put a magnet on the base of the jet and magnet on the bottom of the cannon and put it on there so you could still turn stuff.
Yeah, it seems like a lot of work for something you're not gonna do while you're playing the game.
Okay. So
Okay. Anyway.
John, you've played X-Wing before, so this
Yes.
might make a bit more sense to you.
Mm-hmm.
But this works similar to X-Wing in that you plan your maneuver in advance.
Gotcha.
And then,
Then you hope to God you got it right.
yeah, you would simultaneously alternate moving, and then after everything is moved, then you will shoot. And then you go into cleanup, basically. Is how the turn works.
All right.
So to start, you guys can deploy your aircraft anywhere within 3 hexes of your map edge.
Okay.
Not counting the half hexes.
Do I take these markers with me, or?
No, they can stay out to the side. Those are the ace maneuver tokens.
Okay.
So basically, on there, when you're planning out your maneuvers, you'll take a look at your diagram over there, your reference sheet.
Oh.
And then,
okay.
So on there are all the different maneuvers you can do. They're numbered. Each.
Right. Put one face down.
Yeah.
Okay. That's.
And then on the back is a turn summary.
Yep.
Reference.
Okay. Well, that should be. All right. So not quite as intuitive as X-Wing, because there you kind of have a dial that, but this shouldn't take too long to figure out what you want to do.
Yeah. But it's a similar kind of concept.
Yeah. No. I get it. Yeah. I mean, you just lock in your maneuver and then you go. And
yeah.
You hope to God you did it right.
Pretty much.
Or to, who's the orc? Mork and Dork? What is
Mork and Gork.
Mork and Gork. I knew there was something.
Yeah.
Mork and Gork. So, and the thing to remember is, I was noticing one of my bombers kind of freely almost pivots on the thing, is that you should be looking at your base for your orientation. So if your model gets bumped, I'm guessing, like, for example,
yeah,
that's still my front, so I gotta make sure these align.
But it is kind of cool. You can, like...
yeah.
can do stuff
cool.
like that
I didn't
if
see
you
that it
want.
pivoted that way. I was worried that I was breaking it.
No. They are ball and socket joints.
I was looking at them earlier, and I felt like I picked up one of them as loose enough that this kind of moved, and I was like, oh, no, that's not good. And I was like, oh, okay, it just does it. And then it popped out on me. I was like, I broke it.
Nope, they're designed to do that.
Sweet.
So now, each plane has a card. The starter set did not come with printed cards outside of the rules manual.
Okay.
Which is kind of unfortunate for this situation.
Yes.
But we'll
have to refer to you who was like, what the heck is my plane doing?
Yeah. So I'll place this here just so you guys can kind of get it.
I'll turn it this way, and this is the...
It'll be that way.
For them to be able to read it.
I can see it upside down. I've had years of training as our first place. So.
That's okay. Yeah.
It gets a little confusing. It's just the way it is.
Okay. So on here you have the name of the fighter,
Mm-hmm.
Or aircraft, I guess. Whatever class it is. There's fighters, bombers, transports, and scouts. In this case, we just have fighters and bombers. Special rules, if there are any. I don't believe any of these planes have any. Structure, that's your hull value, how much damage you can take before that plane goes down. Transport value, that doesn't really have an effect unless you're playing a scenario.
Sure.
None of these planes have transport values. Fuel, same thing. Most planes have an unlimited amount of fuel per the rules of the game. Throttle, that's how much you can increase or decrease your speed each turn. Okay. And that has a list of which maneuvers you can that aircraft can complete. And then a handling value, that's what you'll roll against to recover out of a spin or a stall. Min speed, that's the slowest speed you can go without stalling. Max speed, that's the fastest you can go without risking breaking up and suffering damage. And then max altitude, that's just as high as you can go.
Okay. So, I seem to be missing some twos. That might be because my things don't do twos.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, and there's also I do have a few extras over here.
Okay. All right. I was just wondering if that was a limitation of that. You hadn't figured it out. There's you can't do twos.
Yeah, I did try to do that, but it turns out it was a set short.
Understood.
So having one more sheet of tokens would be helpful, but oh well.
Understood.
And then you also have your weapons. What arc that weapon fires in. In some cases, there will be multiple arcs. Firepower value. Firepower, that's how many dice you roll at within a certain range band. There's short, medium, and long range. Short is 1 to 4 hexes, medium is 5 to 7 hexes, and long range is 8 to 10, I think.
So technically, we start in long range. 2,
Um,
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, not quite, but
You're within 9.
Yeah.
duly noted.
Yeah. And then there's the damage value. That's what you have to roll against to try to damage a target after a successful hit. Ammo works. If there's a number there, you can only shoot it that many times in a game. And then any special rules as, for example, las cannons have extra damage. So if you roll a 6 when you're attempting to damage, you do 2 points of damage instead of 1. And that's pretty much it. There's also a point value.
Oh, so looking at these maneuvers then,
Yeah.
that's my starting, that's where I end up, and that's my facing I can change to, right?
Correct.
All right.
Yeah.
That's
So on here. So yeah, like you said, starting position. These arrows here depend on what speed you're going. You could make this like I'm just going to go this way 1 and then turn and then go 2 that way. Or so you can adjust each of these as to be as long as or short as you want.
okay.
And then after you complete the maneuver, if you have remaining movement, you will continue moving.
So
a
the
certain
speed
number
is
of
the
hexes.
number of hexes I'm going to move.
Correct.
Okay. All right.
And then elevation just matters for targeting, basically. If your target's higher or lower than you, you're at a -1 penalty to hit.
Understood.
And that's kind of how everything works,
All right.
or at least the gist. So do you guys want to go ahead and start putting
Yeah,
your
we're
maneuvers
gonna
on?
try.
I think so.
Let's see how this works out.
Do we need to pick starting altitudes or anything?
Yes, you should pick starting altitude and speed.
What are our maximum min values? Because those are on the cards
Yeah.
you have.
They do have unit cards available. I just have not picked a setup
Mhm.
yet. So, where for the Thunderbolts, your minimum speed is 2, max speed is 6.
That's these guys.
Yeah. And then the max altitude is 5. For those guys, for the Marauders, minimum speed is 2, max speed is 5, max altitude is 5. For the Decajets, minimum speed is 4,
Go faster!
max speed is 8.
Okay. What happens if I fly off the map? Because this is a clear and present danger, but okay.
Flying off the map means that plane is no longer in the game.
Yeah, I thought as much. That's bad. Okay, got it.
Max altitude on the Decajets is 4. And then the fighter bombers, min speed is 3, max speed is 7, max altitude is 4. And if you need me to refresh, you just ask.
A lot.
Oh, jeez.
I have to look at it to memorize it.
Okay.
2, 6, and 5. 2, 6, and 5. 2, 5, and 5.
Alright, so you said the max speed was what? 8 on these puppies?
8 on the Decajets.
Gee whiz.
You're definitely faster, but I can go higher.
Yeah.
And the Imperial Navy is on average tankier.
My minimum is 4.
265, 255. Okay, that's all I really need now.
Okay. And then for you, the fighters have the maneuvers 1 through 6, bombers 1 through 3.
1 through 6 and 1 through 3.
Yeah. And then Decajets have access to maneuvers 1 through 5. And the fighter bombers have access to maneuvers 1 through 4.
All right, shooting now. That's going to be important.
Yeah. So shooting is pretty simple. You determine what range band.
No,
you're in.
I'm talking about range and stuff. That's going to be the next thing that's important. Like penalties for the farther away you are.
Yeah. There's no penalty for range. All shooting, you're looking for a 5-up to hit by default. If the target is on a different altitude than you, then you get -1 for each altitude difference. So if they're 2 lower than you, then you get -2 to hit, so you can't shoot.
Oh, so these are 1 through 6 and 1 through 3.
Yeah.
I gotcha. I don't memorize that then.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So once you have those sets, you can pick your maneuvers.
Yeah, I'm working on it now.
Okay.
I still want to know about shooting though, because if I don't have to take them in close and I can just annihilate from here, that's what I want to know.
Let me double check a range.
There's a penalty if they're above me or below me.
That is, and -1 if the target is in a stall or a spin.
Okay.
And those are the only modifiers. So 1 to 4 hexes is short range, 5 to 7 is medium, 8 to 10 is long.
Okay. I need more numbers if you got them.
Sure. I have those numbers.
That's an help. Okay.
What numbers do you need, John?
I need some 6s if you got them.
I only have 2 6s.
Are you using them?
Maybe.
And then what we should do is put them in the middle, and
In a
that way
pile.
it's a crazy pile, and we can't tell what was used.
That sounds good to me.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So.
Now I do have to memorize the 1 through 3 and 1 through 6.
Well, there you go. You got it. 1 through 3 and 1 through 6.
You picked what you needed? I don't
No,
know.
not yet. I'm thinking still. I see my cards again one more time.
Yeah. I have to say, I really do like the models for this game. I think they're great. The orc ones in particular were very fun to build because the way the kits were designed, they're semi-modular.
So what are these numbers again?
Yeah, so the first value under your firepower that's how many dice you roll at short range. The middle one is medium range. The third one is long range. So for the most part, the Imperial Navy wants to try and keep the enemy at medium range.
And how do we figure out who goes first?
After you pick your maneuvers, then you'll roll for initiative.
Ooh, that's ugly.
And that's just a simple, you each roll a d6, whoever gets higher wins. If you tie, you re-roll.
And that, sorry.
Tried and true.
So if you win the initiative, you get to have them go first?
If you win the initiative, you pick who moves first.
Okay. Gotcha.
The thing is, whoever moves first also shoots first.
That makes sense.
Yeah. So it's like you can make them move first, so you can react a little bit with what direction you turn, but then your opponent is shooting first.
Yep. I mean, turreted weapons, so I shouldn't worry too much about facing with this one, theoretically.
Yeah.
Okay.
One interesting thing to note, which could matter soon-ish, is if you end up with one of your aircraft wholly within the rear arc of an enemy plane, before you move on the next turn, you get a tailing fire shot. So you just get an extra shot.
Gotcha. There was another game, I forgot what it was, you can announce, I think it was Wings of War, you would announce tailing, and that allowed you to move your maneuver around after you saw what your opponent did. It made it a little easier to follow him once you're on his tail.
I think I'm good to go. We'll see.
Alright, rolling for initiative. Daga daga. I got a 3. You got a 4. You win initiative.
All right, cool. So I think I'm gonna go first because I think that's what I want to do.
Okay. So reveal 1, and then I reveal 1, and then he reveals 1.
Correct.
And then he moves 1. I move 1. Yeah. Okay. So move and reveal. I mean, reveal and move. I believe.
All right. So we'll reveal this guy. He's gonna do a level flight. He's doing a 1.
So you want to go first.
Yes. I'm gonna move him 2 spaces and turn that direction.
Okay. So he's speed 2.
Yeah.
What altitude is he at?
Level 2. Altitude 2.
Another thing that I probably should have noted is when you go to move your aircraft, you can adjust your speed up to your throttle value before you move, and after you move, you can adjust your altitude depending on how fast you're moving. Speeds 1 to 4, you can adjust up or down 1.
So then these aren't just 2 moves; it's whatever my speed is move.
The first one is however many you would like it to be up to your speed.
Okay.
But if you go less than your speed on that first one, the lighter gray one after the ending hex, you will continue in whatever direction you're going until you have gone a number of hexes.
So you can turn any point in time you want.
Okay.
But
that
you have
changes
to complete
things.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go up 2 on my speed because I can go up to 5 maximum. I'm gonna start at 2, which was the minimum I had to be at.
So you're gonna be at 4.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go.
The Marauder only has a throttle of 1. So you can only
So I go
speed
3
up
then.
1 or 2.
Okay.
Or just 1.
Are you gonna change your starting? That's fine.
No, I'm totally fine with that. So I'm gonna go 3 and then turn.
Okay. And your speed was?
It was 2. I moved it to 3.
Okay.
And
you
then,
couldn't see what we're saying at is say you wanted to do this.
Yeah, no, I could have
you
gone
could've-
2 and then I
and
could have
then-
drifted 1
right,
more.
correct,
yeah.
I didn't want to do that because I don't want to get in this guy's way.
And then
I can adjust
I
my
don't think we
altitude at
crashed
least
this
once,
one. I
right?
don't know how that
Yeah.
works.
if you adjust it up, you decrease your speed by 1. If you adjust your altitude down, you increase your speed by 1.
Okay, so I'm going up, so I have to go back down to 2 then.
Yeah. And if increasing altitude or anything decreases your speed below your minimum speed or above your maximum, then you either stall or risk breaking down.
So I understand that for the purposes of the game, you can't end on the same hex. So what happens if you collide with something else?
If you would end your movement on the same hex as another aircraft, you would just continue your movement 1 hex further in whatever direction you're
So you
traveling
bypass them. That's
until
what
you don't end your movement on an occupied hex.
Okie dokie. Alright, so we are going to reveal this one then. Because it's my turn to reveal one, right?
Correct.
I'm doing it too, which is a swoop. Swoop. Okay, so that is, I'm at speed. What's the maximum speed on these things?
On the fighter bombers, it is max speed is 7, minimum speed is 3.
So I'm at a 5, but I kind of want to.
And your throttle is 1.
So I can go down 1 to a 4. I don't know. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, 5 is good. I could go up to a 6. So why don't we do that? We'll go up to a 6. Throttle is 1, you said, right?
Correct.
And you do this before you move?
Yeah, you adjust throttle before you move, you adjust altitude after.
Well,
That's
that can't be right.
That's the altitude one.
Oh, I was like, I can't. I can't.
The double arrows going
So
in
I'm a
one direction
4.
is speed because you're going to go faster this
So
way.
I'm gonna go to a 5 because I was a 4, and then I want to go down. How much can I go down?
Altitude? Depending on how fast you're going 5.
I was going at 4, going up to a 5.
So because you were going 4 at the time. Actually, if you move 5 hexes, you can adjust it.
Okay,
or
so
down by
I'm
1
gonna
or
do
2.
the adjusting the altitude after I move.
Correct.
Okay, so I went up to a speed 5.
Yep.
And now it's a swoop. So how does this work? I go as many as I want this way, get 1 turn, and then keep going that direction. Is that how that works?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to do speed 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna go down. He's 2.
Yeah.
So I can go down directly 5, right? Because
You could go down 2 altitude.
2 altitude. How does that work again? Is it the number of movement? There was a range of movement.
Yeah, so if
1
you're-
through.
1 through 4, you can adjust your altitude by 1.
That's fine. 5
to
or more.
9.
2. Okay. So I'm gonna go down to a 3. It's still not at the same altitude he's at, but it'll get me closer.
And then for each altitude you go down, you up your speed by 1.
So that puts me at a speed of 5, 6, 7. My
So you-
maximum speed was.
So you can't 7. So you can't go any faster without risking damage.
You can on the dial, but you risk damage.
Yeah.
7. Slow down, you crazy orc. Okay, got it. Okay, that's
Alright.
him. I moved that bomber like it was a fighter. I'm trying to put the guns forward, but I'm like, I don't know. Well, I'm guessing he's got some guns forward. So.
Yeah, I believe it has quad big shooters.
Trying to figure out if I like this Tiny Cream Soda, the Dr. Brown one, or the other one better. They're both good. It's just a matter. What you doing?
I think I'm gonna move this guy. I'm not sure yet.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll go with this guy. So I picked a 6. I am stooping.
Stoop.
I can go over 1. Oh, I'm gonna throttle up first. I gotta go 2, right?
I believe so.
Little guy.
On the Thunderbolt, yeah, throttle is 2.
Okay. So I'm gonna go up to 5. I'm gonna move this way once and then go forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I'm going to do my turn and finish my move at 5, and I'm going to go up 1 in altitude,
Okay.
which will decrease my speed by 1.
Yep.
Oh, wait, 4.
As I think I was saying at one point earlier, the orc planes were really fun to build because they're sort of modular.
Mm-hmm.
You basically have, there's like, however many planes you get on this route, in this case 3 DACA jets, there's 3 different combinations of chassis, nose, and tail. But you can put any nose, tail, and fuselage, I guess it's fuselage, not chassis. But you can combine them in any way you like.
Gotcha. Should we leave the counters on here?
I don't know if it was just...
It does not matter.
Okay, because I figured once they don't have the counters on there, it pretty much indicates that you moved them.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's move another bomber. Let's see where this goes. That was a 1, so just going to do level flight. I am at speed 4. I'm going to increase it by 1 to a 5. And we're going to go straight 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and turn 1 hex facing, which I think is all I have allowed to do in a level flight. Yeah. And so I went, and we're gonna go down 1. No, I can go down 2, right? Yep.
How?
I moved 5.
Yeah, so you can go down 2.
Down to 3, and pick up speed by 2, because I went down 2. I'm giving it all she got, Captain.
Alright, I'm going to do this other guy over here. He's also doing a little fly, or no, he's going to swoop as well.
Swoop, swoop.
So throttle up 1 to 3. And we'll go 1, 2, 3. And we'll stay facing this direction.
That sounds like a good call.
And what level are you at?
I'm at level 3.
I'll stay at my altitude as well.
Aren't you special? Alright, what do we got going on here? A 1, also level flight. I'm at speed 4. What's my throttle on these guys?
On the DACA jets, your throttle is 2.
So we're gonna go up to a 6. What's their maximum speed? 8? Okay, 6. 1, 2, 3. 3, 4, 5, 6. And we're also going to go down. No, we're gonna go up. What's that level?
They're all at yeah, they're all at 3 right now.
So we're gonna put ourselves at the same level by going up by 2, which decreases my speed by 2.
Correct.
Good. Slow down, you crazy putz. That was right here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Flying in formation.
Well, you know. Back in my days, it was all about thrust.
Alright, the last guy's also doing 6, which is a stoop. Increased throttle by 2. And go So if I go 2 to the side here, and then choose not to go forward anymore, I can move and let myself drift the rest of the way.
Yes. I believe so.
Oh, actually, I take that back. I want to go forward 1, and then I want to turn this
That
way.
for sure works.
So start here. I went 1, 2, 3, turn 4, 5 to finish my
What maneuver did you do?
a stoop number 6.
Oh, a stoop. I thought you meant a soup. I was like, that's way too many turns.
Stoop. They don't fit.
Get in there.
And then what's my maximum on these guys for speed?
The max speed on
Wait,
the Thunderbolt
Can
is
you
6.
change facing on a stoop? It looked like you went sideways and then forward, right? And then at the end you can change the facing.
So I went left 2.
So you went left 2.
Yep.
So you slid. Then you went forward.
Forward 1, and then I turned my angle in this direction and continued the rest of my speed movement.
Okay, yeah, I see what you did. Yeah, you got to the.
What's the minimum altitude you have to be at?
1.
Okay, so if I drop 1, I can increase my speed by 1.
Yeah. If altitude 0 is the ground.
Yeah, I assumed as much.
That seems bad.
All right, so I'm gonna drop altitude 1 point and then
Like ground, you hit the
increase
ground,
my...
or you're at ground level and you're still flying.
0 is you crashed.
Okay, gotcha. So you don't want to go down.
You landed.
Okay.
Is there a hover?
For some
Position.
planes, yes. Some planes will indicate their minimum speed at 0, in which case they can hover.
So I guess
None
he
of
gets to
these
do
can.
his last 2 now,
Yeah.
because I have no more to move.
Correct.
Stoop. So we're gonna go. My speed is a 5. I'm an altitude 3, so I don't want any altitude changes. Actually, I think I'm just gonna stay where I am and not worry about it. So, I did a 6. 6 was a stoop. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and turn. It's a dog pile in the middle, and what's my altitude? The same, so we're just staying at that. We're good.
Alrighty.
I don't want to change altitude. I don't want to do anything.
And then he gets to move his last guy.
Yep.
Oh yeah. And this one might be the guy that messed up. We'll see how bad he gets. It's 6. No, he stooped too. So I can go sideways as much as I want, right?
Correct.
1, 2, 3. He's at speed 5, 4. Let's go up to speed 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. And go down by 1, bringing me at 3. Yep, and that increases my speed by 1 to a 7. Nobody has reached critical. Some have reached don't go any faster.
But it works. They just want to go faster.
Yeah. Until the plane starts coming up.
Yeah.
Alright.
One thing I maybe should have said to you guys before you started, but it's too late now.
Thanks.
Orcs in general want to get up close and personal,
Yeah, I got that much.
and the Navy wants to try and keep people at medium range.
Yes.
So 5 to 7 hexes away.
Yeah. I was trying for that. He piled in on me.
Yeah.
I went very slow with most of my guys.
Yeah.
But you went faster.
You did.
So now we go into shooting, the fun part.
Daka.
Josh, you move first, so you get to shoot first.
So he gets to pick one to shoot, basically, kind of
Yeah.
situation.
So the only thing these 2 can do is shoot forward.
Well, that one's great.
Yeah.
You shoot here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one can also shoot forward
Yeah.
here.
He can't. Doesn't have target at all.
Well, he's got, more than likely, he's got a turret.
Yeah.
He's got an all-around thing I saw earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the Thunderbolts only have forward-facing weapons. The Marauder has a rear turret, which is the rear arc, the forward-facing las cannons, and the dorsal turret, which is all-round.
So, I would say
The
you
thing with
want
the
to
dorsal
shoot.
turret, though, is you have to be on either the same altitude or lower than the target, because it's on the top of the
Yeah. Yeah. And we're all at the same altitude right
Wait,
now.
on the same altitude or lower?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
It's
they
on
have to be
top.
above you.
You want to be
if
lower.
I was-
yeah.
yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
If I was higher, then you
Um,
can't. This stick can't.
And I don't know how
it can
this
shoot
works,
through
but
my
if I
shit.
were to take a wild guess right now, your best shot would be to shoot either with this one because it's got everything facing forward, or this one. That way you can try to blow up some of these.
But I got a bunch of negative at me. Well, I don't think I can even because he's at 1 and he's at 3, so I can't even target them, can I?
Altitude?
It's just negatives if you go.
Oh, excuse
Yeah,
me.
so it would be a -2 penalty,
Okay.
and you
So,
start.
and this is the same
going for a 5
altitude.
up.
Yeah.
So yeah, so
So the
so
I
that
can't.
guy doesn't have shots.
Yeah.
So a difference in altitude too. screws
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Okay. Duly noted.
So if this guy's shooting 4, do I have to target this guy because he's the first, technically the first one, or can I shoot past him at this guy?
As far as I know, you can shoot past. Let's see.
I can't imagine you block line of sight in disguise, man. So.
Yeah,
I just mean if they're both at the same level and I'm just shooting straight
Yeah,
at
but-
you.
I'm pretty
The
sure
way
it's-
these games
it
use
says like the infinite skies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like you can't block line of sight, and there's always space.
So how does the all around one work again?
It can fire in any arc. As
I
long
know,
as-
but what's the distance?
What do you?
I thought there was like it has to be so many.
You get
Yeah,
dice.
so-
Depends on the range, right? You
Yeah,
get
depending on the range, you get a certain number of dice to roll.
Okay, let me see my stats. That'll help figure out a better.
Yeah. So right now, I believe pretty much everything is short range, except you
Short
might
range
be
is
able
1
to.
through 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's out of range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I thought you were shooting with the bomber.
I'm looking at it to see what these two do.
Mm-hmm.
Which one would be the better shot?
I'm thinking the one's facing me, but that's just me. Feels like you'd be able to bear more weapons. Gotta use the hexes again. Use the hexes.
All right. So if I shoot with this guy, do I get to use the front ones and the dorsal turret?
Yeah, you can use
Okay.
any weapons that you have in arc, but they all have to shoot at the same target. All weapons firing within the same arc have to shoot at the same target.
Okay.
And you're at the same altitude as me. Both of those guys, same altitude. As, all my guys went to 3.
Yeah.
All right. Let's have this guy shoot everything at this guy.
Okay, at the moment.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Dodge.
So short
Oh,
range.
that puts everything in short range though. So my front can's not gonna do anything.
Yes.
You want to go further out than this guy?
Dude, this guy, his front doesn't do anything. His rear's doing anything. It's all around. So it's gonna be the same thing no matter what. So yeah, we'll do this thing all out of this guy. So I get
You do
3.
have these two guys within your forward arc.
That's what I was getting at. I mean, if you
Yeah.
wanted to shoot at the one further back, if that's a better shot for you. This is
For the last
2, 3, 4, 5 away. 6, 7. This is 7 away.
Yeah, so both of those guys are medium. Everything else is short.
That counts as my front.
Yeah.
Front as well.
So your front should be, in theory, right, coming out here,
Yeah, it's a
It's all
60-degree
this.
cone.
right?
Oh.
So you're gonna pick up this
I thought it
hex,
was just
then
everything
these-
in the hexes in front of me.
Oh no, that would suck. It's your front arc. So everything. See how this wedge is doing this job?
Yeah.
Incidentally, that's how X-Wing works as far as your front arc.
Although in X-Wing, I believe it's a 90-degree.
Yeah, I think it's
Not
bigger,
60.
but,
You're also not using hexes. So.
yeah, you're on it's free form and you're on a circle. So theoretically, that they have ships with different front arcs. Some of them have a wider one, I think. I don't
Yeah.
remember all the ships, but
Yeah, in first edition, they were all just 90 degrees
Yeah.
to the front. But in
Okay.
second edition, some of them have full.
I'll light
gonna
up,
shoot
I'll
that
light up
one.
that guy in the back.
okay,
Yep.
sounds good.
All right, so how many dice do I get?
So the last cannons that are just medium range, you get 2 dice for the front forward-facing last cannons, and then you will actually want to roll them separately because the last cannons have extra damage.
Okay. How many dice do I get for the other one,
The big
though?
ones for the
The
last
dorsal
cannons.
turret would be 2 dice at
You
medium
get
range.
Also 2 dice. Okay.
You get 2
So
last
2 and 2.
cannons. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
2 dice
here,
for the last
here's the
cannon,
big ones. Will be the last cannons.
and 2 dice for the dorsal turret as well.
That's why that way you can roll them all together, right?
So those both hit
Okay.
because you're looking for a 5 or higher.
Okay.
So the last cannon did extra damage because it was 6.
Well, no. Now you have to roll to see if you do damage.
Okay.
So 2 shots successfully hit. So
Okay.
you'll re-roll those dice. For the dorsal turret one, you're looking for a 5 up to deal damage. For the last cannon, you're looking for a 2+ to deal damage.
Nice.
Okay. Got both.
Okay. So okay.
And the big one was the last cannon.
Yeah.
It would theoretically deal extra damage if you got a 6 there. You didn't. So it's
Okay.
just 2 structure.
Okay. How do I mark that? What?
They're these
Okay.
fancy tokens with
The
bullet
fancy
holes.
tokens with bullet holes. Okay. Good.
How much structure
Two
does that thing
bullet
have?
The fighter bomber has 3 structure.
No, I'm almost dead.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
So now you can pick them.
Well,
I'm gonna get
that
lit
guy.
up.
Yeah, that guy has shot, and I'm thinking because this one hasn't shot yet, and it's actually facing me, I better shoot it first.
Seems logical.
Yeah. So let's do that one right in the front then.
So the front Dakajet?
Yeah, because I'm thinking. Okay, so how many more shots would I get with that guy?
Dakajets have quad big shooters, which at short range, 8 dice.
8 dice. Versus this bomber over there.
Also has quad big shooters, but it also has the turret big shooters, but turret big shooters can't shoot towards the front.
Okay, I see. They're okay. So let's do
for all
8.
intents and purposes, they're
Okay,
the same.
let's do the closest guy because he's likely to get annihilated next.
Yep.
2, 4, 6, 8. Big shooters.
Let's
Big
do
shooters.
this one.
No, I'm gonna shoot the guy that's facing me.
Isn't there a penalty for me being two altitudes below
yes,
him?
altitude difference would give you -1s to hit.
-1s to hit. And what I need to hit normally?
You need a 5 up normally. For each point of altitude he's below you, it's -1.
So you have to get a 7
Yeah.
plus to hit.
Okay. And versus that other guy, it's my same altitude. Is that one the guy that's sideways?
Yeah.
And he's got targets. He doesn't look like he's got targets. Am I
Yeah.
right?
Right now, you and I both have to
yeah.
roll 7s or better for us to hit this guy.
Yeah,
or
but I
for
might
this
as
guy
well
to hit
do
your guys.
it because your other guy ain't gonna shoot. Like he's got nothing facing forward. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but you can't.
You can't roll a 7 or better.
They're,
Oh,
because
That's what I'm saying. We're completely out of range of each other.
Yeah.
He's not a problem for you, and I'm.
I had perfect positioning. What's the bomber?
If I had not dropped to 3,
the bomber is at 3.
yeah,
Okay, so
everybody's
that's-
at 3. He's
and it's
at
still
1.
in short range,
Yeah.
1, 2,
'cause it's
3,
3
yeah.
axes.
and that has a turret on it, and it hasn't shot yet.
Yeah.
Yes. So 5 up.
Bomber it is. Okay, that sucked.
And then you'll
1.
roll that dice again. You're looking for a 5 up to deal damage.
Come on, 1.
Wow. Dice are going in the garbage. I'm just saying.
No, not my
Alright.
dice.
Don't touch
Fine.
my dice.
Hmm.
Technically,
How do
they're
we
my
indicate
dice,
that we
but-
shot?
There aren't any tokens to represent that. We could just stick a die.
I'll put a die
them
on
or
it.
something.
Yeah. I don't remember.
I could just
kinda.
put these things face down for now.
I mean, I had perfect positioning, foiled by true orcs gunnery. Okay, fine.
All right, Josh.
All right, I guess I'll shoot off before can't do that anymore.
Okay.
All I have is the all-around one, right? That's 2 dice.
Let me double check. You also have the rear turret and your rear arc, but I believe.
No,
Yeah.
I can shoot myself, which I don't want to do.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. So just the dorsal turret. So at short range it's 3 dice. Medium range it's 2 dice.
Short range is 3.
Yeah.
All
So
1, 2, 3, 4.
so you can hit either of the Dakajets at
1, 2, 3, 4,
any of the Dakajets at short range.
5. We'll shoot this one since he's already fired.
Okay.
That's 3 dice.
Looking for 5s.
5s are better.
One.
This one.
Again looking for a 5.
Got it.
Okay.
And the damage tokens are double sided. So
Yes.
How much
One,
damage do they need to
2.
kill?
Dakajets have 2 structure.
Okay.
Okay, so that one directly in front of me. Yeah, that's at a 3. What's its altitude?
Oh yeah. Sorry.
We might as well then just see how fast we can get it out of the. So yeah, let's because that one shot. All right.
These a shot. Yeah.
Yeah, the 2 bombers have shot.
And the other one can't hit me, and I can't hit it.
And he can't hit anything either because he's facing that
Well,
way.
yeah, but we
Yeah.
might as well
Yeah.
try to kill him.
Yeah.
So, all right, so let's do.
So you can just fire the rest of your.
That's what
band,
I was
actually.
thinking. Here's the 8, 2, 4, 6, 8. I'm thinking I can kill one. I better be able to kill one with this many shots. Or I'm gonna be moderately upset.
All ones.
Nah, but close.
You
So it's 2 hits.
2 hits.
1 damage.
Hey, 1 damage. Alright, so this guy shot. Alright, let's do this guy.
Same thing.
2, 4, 6, 8. Okay.
If you want, I do have other dice.
No, yeah. Aim for a pound, in for a penny. I mean,
There's 1.
and
was a hit.
6.
These
Quad
have
big
3.
shooters do not have extra damage.
No,
These
that's
have
fine.
3 structure.
Correct.
Almost down.
Well, I would hope he's dead by the time I'm done shooting all these guns, but you never know.
Your jet fired.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. 2, 4, 6, 8. Here we go again.
So, do I get to try to do anything with my guys, or there's no firing at all?
Well,
there's-
you have nothing else in arc.
Okay.
The
Or
problem, yeah.
in
And the guys that could shoot shot, right? All of them
Yeah.
shot. Yeah, and the other one couldn't shoot.
I don't know if
Because-
I had other options or not.
I don't think so.
How does the stalling thing work?
so if you go below your minimum speed, you go into a stall,
So those 2.
and if you
And
stall,
5s. 1 more hit. He's kablooey. And that was coming from. Which one?
one of the fighter bombers.
Oh, okay.
Well, you hit,
I
you have to
believe
roll
it was
for
that
damage, right?
Yeah, I did. It was a 6.
Oh, you roll for hits and then roll for damage. Okay.
Yeah. I had 2 hits and 1 damage. Okay. So he shot 2, and that leaves just this one, which is an elevation of 3.
Same. Oh no, he's a 1.
He's a. I can't
1,
do
2,
hit.
3, 4 away.
What about that one?
Yeah, you can hit the bomber.
That's
5.
gonna be 8 dice again.
It's at medium range.
6.
Oh no, it's a different aircraft.
Yeah.
Oh no, they were the same, weren't they?
That's
5 range.
What's this bomber? What's this shoot?
Yeah, the quad biggest shooters at medium range have 4 dice.
2, 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
4 dice.
And then any dorsal? No, that's the one that shoots in the back. I don't have
Yeah.
anything else.
Nope, nothing else forward facing.
Okay, looking for 5s or 6s. Yay,
1.
1. And it's a miss.
The Marauders have 5 structure. They're beefy.
Okay, well that was these great dice. Yep. Maybe next round we do 1 whites.
Can I see my cards again?
Yeah.
Curious about the big things.
And so now we shot. Now, if anyone had stalled or anything, we would resolve that. Because no one did, we just go into the next round, so you pick maneuvers.
This one's still different at all. For my... Oh, that's not what I was looking for. So does this mean I get to shoot them 3 times?
Yeah. But that is a ground attack weapon. So,
I can't use it.
yeah. There are no targets on the ground.
Okay.
But the wow, I don't have certain numbers.
What do you mean?
Are they double sided? No, they can't be double sided.
What are you missing?
There's no 7s out here. There's no 8s.
There's only a couple 7s and 8s respectively in the box, and I don't believe any planes can use them, so I didn't get them.
Okay.
Yeah, because my guys can only do 1 through 3s and 1 through 6s.
Decker jets 1 through 5, fighter bombers 1 through 4.
That means John cheated.
How did I cheat?
You stooped earlier.
Oh.
Your guys are 1 through 5, 1 through 4. You can't do 6s.
Oh, well, now you tell me. I mean, I sure as heck stooped. You're right. So then the direction is fairly clear as to what to do.
And the 6 thing is throwing me off.
Again, maximum velocities for my jets and bombers.
Max speed on the fighter or the Decker jets is 8. Yeah. And the fighter bomber is 7.
7 and 8. Gotcha.
Yeah, so Josh. So if you go above your max altitude or below your minimum speed, you stall. And then at the end of the turn, if you've stalled, then you roll against your handling to see if you recover. And if you don't, you go into a spin, and then you just lose altitude until you crash.
Sounds like fun.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
What's the max on these guys again for speed?
I believe it's
5, I think.
5? Yeah, max speed is 5.
We'll do that. We'll do that.
Huh. Well, that's interesting.
And we'll do that. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, you're right. We definitely will.
Hopefully more things will die.
One thing
more
died.
action.
We're okay with one thing dying.
Hopefully John
One of my
wins
guys
that.
will probably be dead.
Wait, I got some good hits in over there.
Yeah.
I don't know how this works.
The challenge is going to be taking out the Marauders. They have 5 structure each.
Yeah, but he's shooting eight hits at a time. I mean, I know I've been lucky so far, but
this time I might just have to switch dice. My you. Oh, you. Fine. We'll stick with these dice for a moment. That would have been
initiative.
Yeah, once all the maneuvers are placed, you roll off for initiative.
4.
You get to pick.
So let's have this one go first.
Well,
You choose whether you're going to move first or I'm going to move first.
Okay. Then you move first.
Okay. I'm going to do this guy.
Okay.
He's going to turn. So I'm going to go increase throttle 1, up to 4. And we're going to go 1, 2, turn, 3, and 4.
We're doing the files this way.
And
he
I
wants
will
to test out that rear gun.
Not wrong way. I want to increase altitude 1, which means I drop speed 1.
Archimedes, I'm sorry to bother you, buddy, but I gotta get up now. Okay, good one. Alright, let's see how bad this goes. 5. It's a stall turn. So my speed is currently a 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7 and
You gonna increase altitude or decrease altitude? I guess you can't decrease without taking damage.
Yeah,
no, I do not
Without
wish to
potentially
decrease, but I
taking
am
damage.
going to take the speed down. I can go throttle 1, right?
You would throttle before you moved.
Oh, okay, well.
I mean, if
But
you
you
want to
could
throttle down,
climb.
then you could go there.
Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying, yeah. No, that's fine. I'll stay at 7 then. I get what you're getting at. Because that determines my movement.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep, we're fine. No cheating.
Okay.
We'll have this guy go next, and he's going to
But maybe later.
swoop.
Whoop, whoop.
So we're gonna throttle up to 3, and he's gonna swoop. 1, 2. We'll do a turn and just continue that 3 over there, and yeah, we'll just stay.
I have to say, Josh, I'm going to laugh if you accidentally fly off the board next turn.
I don't. It might not be accidental. I mean, okay.
I believe in
Those who
you.
fight and run away live to see another day.
It's like I believe in you, but I will laugh if you mess this up.
I already messed up with this guy already. I
Nice.
did my maneuver and I was like, that's not how I wanted that to work. I wanted
I will
it to be like this.
throttle down by 1. Ooh, that's up.
He takes damage.
What?
He was trying to throttle down, he went up. I was like, oh, you
And I
take
can throttle
damage.
how much, 2?
The
2.
Jack just can throttle 2.
So let's go throttle down 2. And I think the stalls are different, so I better leave these 5s on there as a reminder that that's what I did.
Somebody can only go to a 4.
Hmm?
Someone can only go to a 4. Right?
Oh, yeah,
1
the
to 5s
big
and 1 to
guys.
4s.
The bigger ones can only do 1 through 4. You're right.
What do I have to speed at?
No. You can only choose maneuvers 1 through 4 for this guy. And he chose a 5.
Okay, I cheated again.
And that's why we call it first play.
Yeah, the cards are kind
Yeah,
of needy.
definitely would be
Yeah.
super
Because I'm
helpful.
all like, oh,
Like I was telling Steve, I already messed up with this guy. I wanted him to end this way, so my rear was that direction. That's not what I did.
there's some definite
Yeah.
having to learn.
So I'm doing a stall turn as well with my little guy. Can't increase my speed anymore without taking a little bit of damage. So we're just gonna do our forward 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And we'll do a full turn. And then I'm gonna drop speed 2 because I'm gonna go up 2 in altitude.
Okay.
So I'm at 4 and 3 now. Here. 6, yeah.
So let's see how badly I messed this up. That was a 4, so that's a snap turn. So speed is currently a 5. I can throttle up to a 7. I wanted to. Snap turn's gonna put me and turn in this direction, which is horrible. I could go down to a 3, or I can go turn, which is also horrible. Yep, didn't position myself very well. facing the hex where I'm in. Which would that put this in the arc of fire?
I'm gonna put you back here because you would go 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then snap back 1, 7.
Huh? My speed is 5.
Yeah, if
I decide to go up by 1 at 6.
Oh yeah, you would stop here.
Yeah. And then turn.
Yeah. You would be in arc with this guy. Not the front cannons.
Yeah,
if
but you would be in the.
Yeah. The question is, can I shoot it? That would be the big question.
You would not.
And he would not, me either, right?
We won't have front shots at each other, but I have this guy that would hit you.
Yeah. You're not gonna go for that. You're gonna go for trying to kill the middle. 6, 7. Turn. That doesn't do anything. Yeah. But if I pull back, yeah, you still have the turret. That's the one that we would have. You need all your movement, right?
Yeah, that was my last one. You got 2 in a row.
4, the same thing. So I can throttle up to 5. If I turn 6, that would put this one in front arc, wouldn't it?
I think it would be
so.
like right out.
Okay. So I actually want this. Can't go, but I can go up or down. No, I want to stay at 3 because that's at a 4, so that puts him at a slight disadvantage. Yeah, they're all at a different altitude than him. Okay. Yeah. If I did go down to a 2 or to a 2, yeah. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's sit over here. Turn. Go up to 5. Go down 1.
I think there's going to be less shooting this round.
There's going to be almost 0 shooting, at least on my part, unfortunately. Yeah, see, I was hoping it here. No, I won't. Yeah, okay. So it's going to get miscalculated how he was going to split up. And there goes a 4 again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. Yeah, and you throttle down to a 5.
You really just wanted this to be your table edge. You're just claiming his table edge.
I was gonna say, he's like, I've made your territory, I win now, right?
By 1. In altitude, increasing my speed.
I was really hoping he was gonna go first and leave a guy somewhere in this area so I could snap in there and annihilate
Let it quite
something.
work out that way. But he can do a 4, right? I didn't cheat on that one.
Yeah.
4.
Yeah.
It's 1 through 4 on the fightable.
This guy right here.
Yeah. That guy's a cheaty one. But no, leave it on there because it's a stall turn. Those 2 stall turns, I think there's some kind of mechanic I have to work in the.
Not that I don't think there is.
Alright, okay. So then
I've not seen anything that says a stall.
I'm
turn
actually
makes you
better off cutting it short and coming here. So instead of going, having done only a 5 because that puts it in the rear. Am I right? Because they can throttle 1. No, that still doesn't hit him, does it?
For the rear cannon now.
Okay.
Because otherwise I would put you in my rear as well.
That's fair.
And my rear is a lot worse than
I know. I get you.
Not really.
Oh no, I'm thinking of the other thing, which I can't use.
Yeah.
Alright, who gets to shoot first?
You move first, so you shoot first. Josh.
Okay, cool.
I'm seeing some dorsal turrets.
And
a few.
only dorsal turret.
Well, actually, you got some that are below you.
What's the ranges for these, for dice and stuff?
So short range is 3 dice, medium range is 2, and long range is 0. I believe.
And then And don't
afterwards.
forget if I'm below you.
Yeah, 320.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. He's in short range. I'm gonna use this guy's cannons to shoot this one, and they're on the same altitude level.
Okay, so 5s.
Wait, you're using your turret?
Yeah, the top one.
Okay. And I'm at the same altitude.
It's 3 dice, right?
Correct.
5s are better. Got 1. Come on, damage.
Nope.
Nope.
Lives to fight another day.
I got no shots, I don't think.
You do.
There's
The
a
fighter
gun.
bombers have the turrets.
I thought they were only shooting in the rear.
No, it's rear or either side. They can't
Oh.
shoot forward.
Oh, okay. Well, then in that case, let's shoot the closer one over there. Yeah, that seems to make sense.
This
So-
guy or this guy?
Uh,
This guy doesn't have shots because you went down. You have to roll 7s.
See that, but that's what I was getting
Right?
at. I thought I
Oh.
can only shoot in the rear. But all right, okay, fine. So the only one that has shots then. And how many cannons is that?
So the turret big
5.
shooters is 3 dice at short range, 1 dice at medium range.
So you have 1 on him and 3 on him.
Which one am I gonna go?
That one.
Although potentially you could fly off the map, but needing
Nothing.
5s.
Yeah.
All right.
Next round.
So
Actually, no, yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna shoot this guy with him, and I just need
Okay.
6s. But I still get 3 dice because he's in short range.
Correct.
Got 1.
That could do it. Nope.
No.
Next turn.
What's the range on?
Oh yeah, maybe you got
Thunderbolt?
shots.
Oh. 5, 6, 7, 8.
So that would put you at long range, but you would have 1 dice with the last
And
one.
what's the range? I mean, the altitude. Same.
They're both 3s, yeah. So I get 1 dice.
1 dice.
I mean,
Nope.
take it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's always
Yeah.
can happen.
And so now you reset maneuvers.
All right. Well, that bad boy is definitely not gonna keep flying straight. Or this one.
You don't know what he's gonna do.
Okay.
I do like that the orcs are flying in like a more coordinated formation than the Imperial Navy. It is kind of ironic.
Hmm.
I have to turn myself to figure out the next movement because it's confusing. I go there.
Watch out, buddy. I'm so sorry.
I go there, then I can go there. Okay. Or I can go there, and then I can go there. The problem is I can keep myself in that corner, but the turns aim me the wrong direction. Maybe I don't want to do that. Maybe I want to do this other one.
Maybe. You ain't joking about this, like. Nope. Wrong maneuvers. Let's change.
do with this guy?
Okay. Easy correction. Oh my god, pick up the right ones.
They're not 5s, right?
They're not 5. Well, they can do 1 through what?
1 through 4.
Oh, so they can do a 4. So I didn't potentially have them on there. Let me reevaluate this then.
I was really hoping to take those 2 out this last turn.
Nope.
That would hilarious though. That straight bullet, just
Just like,
put another hole in it.
Well, I mean, the Dakajets only have 2 structure. So if you roll a 6 on your damage from
Oh,
the
that's right. I was
last
thinking
game,
they have
they're
3
just
still.
toast. The fighter bombers have 3.
I was thinking everything has 3, and then these guys have 5 for some reason.
Nope. Which is why the Dakajets are only 16 points compared to the Thunderbolt's 23. Yeah, so all the Imperial planes are stock. Actually, no, that's not true either. The regular Thunderbolt is 21 points. The Fury and the Marauder are 23 each. Dakajets are 16. And the Fighter Bomber is 20 each. Which, it came out to like 92 to like 88. So pretty even, just running everything stock. If we wanted it to be precise, we could just give each fighter bomber a pair of rockets. I just didn't bother. Recommendation for a normal game, for those curious, is 200 points.
You wouldn't have to do this right now if you stay on your side of the map. Then I could have shot you down.
It's the air. No one has. It's no one. It's on no one's side. Yeah, you don't get victory points for line breaker.
Well, I don't know which one of these 2 to do. It's very frustrating.
How many rounds do we do? Is there a limit?
Theoretically, turn limit is 12.
Okay. Hopefully we kill each other before that.
Hopefully. So kill more things, guys. But yeah, there's a few different end conditions. Obviously, if only one player has an aircraft remaining, game ends. Fuel limit, it's always 12 turns. Insurmountable losses, if one side ends up with less than 25% of its force remaining, you only get 1 more turn. In which case,
So, John cheated twice and I cheated once now. I can't shoot with this cannon because I'm above him. I can only shoot if he's above me.
That's what I was saying. But a couple of the altitudes, I was like,
So it's a good thing we didn't put any damage or anything.
Yeah. I hate this.
I love it.
I just hate having to make this horrible decision. So
Just goes away.
The horse is just like, you know what, we don't want to fight anymore.
okay, let's see if I picked wrong.
Alright, initiative.
A 6.
You get to choose again.
You go first.
It's a horrible plan.
It's a great plan. It's strategery.
Level flight.
No,
Flies
swoop.
off the board.
Swoop. So, we are going to 3 and 3.
You're not going that
I'm
direction.
going to throttle down.
There you go.
And then I'm going to go boop. And continue my flight forward. 1 space.
Okay. Great.
Tailgunner's gonna get a workout today.
Yeah.
Let's do an easy one.
She's just like, wait, they're so far away.
Over here. And what is my speed? It's a 5.
5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're gonna increase to 7, 6, 7, and go up 1. So 7, go up 1.
Your turns are here and there.
No, it's oh, that's the one I did the wrong one on. So I don't want to go. I should have. That was supposed to be a 4. Well, hang on. Let me take this back. So where was I? 7. Actually, they want to activate him right there.
6, 7.
Perfect.
Don't forget, you don't have to go the full distance. You can go partial, and then you continue cruising after you make your turn.
Cruising where?
Well, however many things you have left over. So if you stay, if you like, if you were to throttle down.
See, the problem is I shouldn't have. I thought that was a 4, so I should have revealed that actually after the fact.
But you're at 5, so if you were to go down to 3,
But that's.
you could go 1, 2, 3, and then stop that way. But if you kept it at 4, you could go forward 1.
So I can either face this way, this way. Wait, I'm sliding this way, and I can either face this way or that way.
Yeah. Or you can slide that direction and face this way or that way.
And then I gotta turn, right?
So if you wanted to throttle down to a 3, you could go 1, 2, turn this direction and go 3 this way, and that would probably put you, that would mean your arc.
No, because you're gonna move that ship next. That should not have been the. I was thinking that was a totally different maneuver on there.
Yeah.
That's what's confusing the hell out of me. So that being said, 3. And then turn. The directions of the turn are going to be this way. Speed is 7. And my ability to go up or down is what?
It would be 1 or 2.
1 or 2. So 3. If I go 7, his maximum speed is
7. Oh, it's 8.
The deck jet's max speed is 8.
Yeah. So let's go to 8
On the
and
fighter bomber, it's 7.
decrease altitude by 1. Considering your turrets can't hit something below you, so you would have to do something about that at least. And that's the best I can do right now.
Okay.
Yeah. He's also going to do that turn. Increase throttle to 4. How much altitude can I drop on this thing? Or increase by?
Speed 4 1.
Okay. 2, 3. turn this way. Continue my thing down to 4. And then drops altitude 1. My max speed on this is 5, right?
Yes.
No, increase my speed 1 more. Speed of 5.
And this is the last one you have to activate.
Yep.
That's what I was supposed to do with these. Did I? Nope. Okay. So speed is 6. I can throttle 2, you said, right?
Yeah.
Four. Down 2. So I can throttle down to 2, so to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Do I have this right?
What maneuver you
One more.
taking?
One more. I'm taking a 4, which is the snap.
So you should be going that direction.
No, I was here.
Yeah. You're,
1.
this is your front.
Oh, I was here. This is how I was.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. Snap towards the direction I came. So that was that. I need to go up 1 to a 3, therefore decreasing my speed. What's my minimum speed?
On the Deca Jet's 4.
So can I go to a 3?
You can, but then you stop. Which would basically mean at the end of the turn, you have to roll a die. On a 4 up, you're fine. 1, 2, or 3, you go into a spin, which means every turn you can't do anything, and then at the end of the turn you roll to recover. And
right,
each turn
down to 2 it is. That's
Staying at 2.
Staying at 2.
Okay.
Your turn for your last ship,
All right.
and then I get to play.
6, which is a stoop.
Yeah, so in a spin, just each turn you don't do
This
anything,
way.
and if you don't recover, you go down.
Yeah, and at an altitude of 4, and
You have 4 turns to recover.
no, I'm actually
before
at
you
an
die.
altitude of 2. Is what the problem is.
Ah, yes.
Speeds
And I only have 2
4,
turns to
altitude
recover. That's not
3.
very good. I have a speed of 4.
Yeah, that's probably not ideal.
Nope.
5 to 7 is medium, right?
Yes.
I can go 1, 2, turn. No, that's not right. Here? That's here. 1, 2, yeah. I can turn it come this way, which I don't want to do. Sorry, these hexes just not
Yeah. I get you.
very confusing. Three, 4, and I can turn this direction and come back. That puts us both in each other's arcs.
I believe so.
Which I don't want to be in your arc.
But
Although
yeah,
it's
much
at
better.
medium range,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
that
much
favors
better.
you.
No, What's his medium range then?
For the Fury, 7 dice from the...
No, for his guy.
4 dice. 4 dice from the Dakajets versus 7 from your main gun and 2 from the last cannons.
And what's my max speed?
Max speed is 6 on that guy.
I'm going to go up 1 to 5. And we'll do most of that maneuver. 1, 2, 3, forward 1, and then turn this way to come back 1. That's 5. And then drop altitude and gain speed one more time. 2, 6. And then put speed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. From those guys.
Which is the same as where you were.
No, if I had done, I would have been here, which would put my speed up to 6, but when I dropped the altitude, I would have gone into damage mode.
Oh.
I had to back up on space.
I was like, you're at the same range. Like, that didn't change it.
No, because I was 6 away earlier. Now I'm 7.
Yeah, which is still medium.
Yeah. It wasn't about that. It was about not going into over my speed limit.
Oh, okay. Wouldn't want to get a ticket.
Wouldn't want to take damage.
Yeah.
And then John gets to move like 20 ships now.
So we...
You okay, Archimedes? What do you smell?
Alright.
My dog does that. Call him Big Dog.
Oh, okay.
Because he snorts.
So I have to go that many forward? I'm confused by how these...
So on a snap turn, so you have to move in that direction, but you can do it up to your speed, and then you can make your turn. So if you only want to go 1 and then do your turn, you can do your turn, but you'll end up moving the rest of your speed in the direction you
So I
turn.
can go 1, 2, 3, turn, 4, 5, 6?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's asinine. Okay, that's fine. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. And still keep you in my forward arc, I think. Or do I have to be here?
I think you don't need to be there for the forward arc.
Okay, so...
Yeah.
3.
Just drop your speed 1.
Yeah.
Or you can gain altitude. Well, no, you
Well,
have to drop 1.
I have to gain altitude. I have to be at 5 and then gain altitude. Because I need to be at the same level as you.
Which means you drop speed 1 more time.
Yeah, knowing that.
Minimum speed on the fighter bomber is 3. So.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's good there.
Yep.
So that's good there. That's a speed 5. We're doing the same thing. 4. Turn 5. And that's not arc, right?
No.
But here is.
But you can also increase it about 7. Because you're already at the right
But
altitude.
I don't want to go further. Does that make sense? I want to be here. And actually, I might be able
that
to.
would be out of arc as well.
Here would be at arc?
Yeah.
So I need to be here.
Yes.
Or you can go 1, 2, 3, snap back.
That's even better. Yep. 1, 2, 3. Then I want to go to 7. Oh, 1, 2, 3.
Get right up in his business.
4, 5, 6. So increase 1. Because there's no difference between 3 range and 2 range, right?
Correct.
So I'm going to be here.
1 through 4.
And that would put you in a tailing fire position.
Yeah, I want to be here actually. So 5 is actually where I want to be because I was here. 1, 2, 3, turn 4, 5. Yeah, keep it there. 'Cause that's 1, 2, 3. That's pretty much short range.
Yeah.
Gives me the tailing and also have less of a risk of running off the map with these speedy, crazy orc bomber thingamabobbers. So you didn't get a command?
It's right there.
Where?
It's next to the bullets.
Yeah.
Oh. This completely blocked like
Oh.
the wing. I was like, what? It didn't put a command? Okay, that's fine. So this will be the same thing.
Snap turns. Snap turns.
Snap turns are kind of fun.
Wish your ship would snap.
Yeah, I'm sure you do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Drop speed by 1. And these guys do wow. A 6 down to 5. And I keep that altitude because where.
You're at a 7. You move down to 6.
All right, you get to shoot first, I believe. Was it 7?
Yeah, you're at 7.
Okay.
You count 6 spaces, but you were at 7. All right.
Yeah.
How does this work? You were saying something about tailing.
So basically, it won't do anything for this turn. Everything will shoot normally, but then at next turn, after initiative, but before you guys move, both of these guys actually will get extra shots into that marauder.
That's not cool.
Because they're wholly within your rear arc.
Cool. So rear gun and top gun going to shoot at that guy.
Okay.
Oh, is he in this one's arc?
Yes.
All right, cool. Yeah, we're gonna shoot the small one first.
Okay.
How many dice is that for my guns?
For
1, 2, 3, 4 away.
So that short range for the dorsal turret, they're both 3 dice.
So 3.
And they're exactly the same. So
5s are better.
5s to hit and then 5s
All
to
right.
damage.
So we'll do rear gun and top gun. 1, 2.
And they're both 5 to damage. Nope.
1s again.
Whew, I thought it was gonna be dead for sure.
I was hoping.
So, what am I looking for shots here? This guy is going to get. So, question.
Yes.
I have to aim all at the same target. However,
Correct.
this is in my rear. Can I shoot the rear gun at that one? Okay.
All the weapons that are firing within the same arc have to pick the
Okay.
same target.
So we're gonna shoot at that one back there because this guy might evaporate next turn. And then we'll shoot over here. Yeah. So what I got facing forward?
Quad big shooters. So at short range, that's 8 dice.
Oh, so he can shoot his front guns at me and shoot his rear guns over there?
Yes.
So 8 dice. 2,
Correct.
4, 6, 8. Come on, big roll. Now is the time to do it before you get blown up.
All those.
That's not all those,
Yeah,
buddy.
that's quite a few.
That's
3.
That's 3. That's 3. Okay. Looking for 5s or 6s. Come on, buddy. Only one. Only one.
That's still
Alright.
damage.
Yeah, and now back
One,
there,
one,
I'm at
yes.
range 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yep. So the turret big shooters, it's 1 dice a medium.
And we're at the same altitude, right?
Yes.
Okay. Nope. But we're at the shot. Alright,
Alright.
I shot.
Go, Josh, go.
All right. Same thing. I'm going to shoot at this guy. So that's 3 and 3, right?
Correct. And you can use the same color dice. They're the same.
Oh.
5s to hit and then 5s to damage. That's
1,
4,
2, 3,
5.
4, 5
Wow,
hits.
just wow, man.
Just need 2 damage. Come on. I got 1.
Hey.
Oh, that kills it though.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's only got 2. Ha.
Damn it. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
So at short range?
Okay, and then we're gonna shoot back here.
Yeah.
2, 4, 6, 8 front. About to steal those brown dice from you. Yeah, I should. 3
3.
6s. Come on, buddy. This is the one thing I do hate about GW games with a 6-sided die. I can't tell you the amount of times we got it hosed by dice rolls. All right, take your shower.
do you want
Oh,
different
now this
dice?
one.
Yeah.
It's the 6-sided die.
Yeah.
You literally have a 1/3 chance of getting it right and 2/3 of biffing it.
Yeah.
It's like the odds are not for you.
Is he in my arc? I don't think he is.
This guy, no, I think that's the guy who's in your arc.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he would be marked then.
Yes.
So his partial is in the arc.
Half of
Yeah.
him.
All right. Okay.
That's not how I was doing it, but yeah, I didn't realize it's this corner to this corner.
Correct.
It changes things a lot.
It sure does.
Yeah, because you're the same.
Yeah,
Same
I
thing,
get
or-
that.
So 7 dice, right?
At medium range?
Yep.
Yeah. So 7 dice for the Gatling cannon.
5 or better.
Bolt cannon, yeah. 5's to hit. 4's to damage.
I got 2 hits. 4 or better.
Nothing?
But I can add those together, right? 2 plus
Yeah.
2 is 4.
And then 2 dice from the last cannon. Or twin last cannon, rather.
Oh.
1 hit,
6.
2 to damage. 6 deals 2 damage.
Nice.
Okay.
That's all the shots.
I believe that's
Oh
all
no,
the
you
shots.
get to shoot back. 7. He's at
Yeah.
medium range.
So that would be 4 dice. 5s and 5s. There's 1. There's none.
No.
Already.
Even the playing field.
No. The playing field just shifted entirely in your
3 to
favor.
3.
The dice are I can't because literally I'll show you what happens here next.
I know.
Okay. So now you reset maneuvers.
How much you're gonna get a tailing on my guy here? It's not good.
Oh yeah, okay, great.
Free shot.
The maneuver thing is what takes the longest.
Yeah, but like once you get a hang of the maneuvers, the game is actually really smooth.
Let's just do that there. Have you both do the same thing?
This could be a decisive turn.
The previous turn was the decisive turn. Losing
Yeah.
2 in just 1 was just, and the ones that were gonna shoot is really what the problem is.
Yeah. We'll see if you can turn it back around.
Initiative.
Yep.
Yep.
6. You go first.
But before you move, you get a tailing shot.
And there's the. I killed the friggin' target I picked for. I see you, buddy.
8 dice, right?
Yeah, 8 dice at short range.
6, 8.
3 hits again.
4
4
hits.
hits.
Let's see how this goes. Good, Papa. I get you.
That's
2
2.
damage. Yeah, 3 1.
It's chipping away.
It is.
Needs to die.
Alright, means get out of here.
Yeah.
So we're doing 3, which is the turn maneuver. What's the max of their speed?
For the Marauders, it is 5.
Okay, so we're already maxed out. We're gonna do a 1. Full turnaround. 2, 3, 4, 5.
Altitude.
I'm leaving it. It's still a 3. I wanted to drop down, but I can't.
Nope, unless you throttle down. But
No, because that would have left me here.
Level 5. 2. Turn 3, 4. And I believe that puts him in my front arc, correct?
no. It'd be just
You could just 1, 2, 3, 4.
I don't want to be in your rear if I
Oh,
can
I
avoid
gotcha.
it.
I think if you have a front arc on me, I'm gonna have a rear arc on you no matter what.
Not if you're on the side. That's what I'm trying. So I'm having problems. Okay, so I'm here. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, there's no.
Yeah, there's no turn movement. 3, 4.
So
the
what
arc
does
would be on that line.
Yeah.
on that line?
Yeah.
Okay.
It'd have to be there.
Which puts me and you in both each other's.
Mm-hmm. Next guy.
Also 3. So he is going to do throttle up. And then 3 is 1 this way, full turnaround, and finishes 2. Staying at 3. Gonna swoop. With a stoop. That's a shift 1. 2, 3. This. That's too close. Yeah, let's do 1, 2, reset. Speed 6. 3, 4. 3, 4. We'll throttle down 1. And then we'll increase altitude 1. Should go down one more time. 2. Oh, I did put you in there, so we'll throw down an extra 1 and go there. Yeah, that'll be your mountain sight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And your medium.
And throttle is 2, right?
On the
Yep.
deck of jets, yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so I want to be here, so I throttle down to 2. No, I want to be at 7. So I go here, then I turn in the direction which I came, and then I'm going to go up by 1 to match your altitude. And that decreases my speed to a 6. Did I do that right?
Yeah.
I think so.
Alright, shooting.
We're gonna do this before he destroys me. So 7 dice at this guy.
And to destroy you are not good, actually.
3 hits. On 2s are better?
For
Fives
the
are
cannon
bad.
is 4 or better.
4 better. There's 1. That's enough.
Yeah. The number of dice you're rolling and the number for hitting on a 4, damaging on a 4.
It's a 50-50 on
It's
the damage.
a huge, gigantic difference. 2, 4, 6, 8. Because watch what happens here. Not to mention your extra resilience. So 3 hits.
Yeah.
Now I got 2/3 shot.
Yep. 1.
There you go. And you're still on the field. I did that wrong. I should have shot that one because he's gonna die next. But that's okay. That kills this.
Him shoot him. So it's 3 and 3, right? For a rear and the top.
Correct.
And it's 5s or better, so they're all the same.
Yeah.
2.
Nope.
No hits.
Miracles. It's okay. The next shot will kill him. All right. So going for the wounded one.
Okay.
4, 6, 8.
5.
4 hits. 5 hits. I got 1 more.
Really? When I need 1, this is when I get the lucky shot. It's that. Look. Okay, I'm just gonna point this out. The game designers never use excited dice, man. Just hate them with a passion. Your shots.
Yeah. Same thing. 6 shots.
No, because you're facing him, so the tail gun doesn't have shots.
Front and top?
Those are las cannons.
Oh,
So those
okay.
are
So
different.
those are different.
Yeah.
So what are those then?
So you're at medium range, right?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes.
So las cannon 2 dice.
And then what are my top still?
Top still is 3, or it would be 2.
It's 2 because medium. Okay.
So 5 hit.
1.
5 to damage.
Nothing.
Nope. 5 hit.
Nothing.
Nope.
What weapons he's got? The last cannons hit on 5?
The front ones are different.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
twin las cannons.
Those are the ones that do double damage, though. Theoretically,
Sixes.
if you're on 6. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
not a great weapon. I'm much more fond of your rear shooting guns. Those are much
Yeah.
better, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah, the higher rate of fire is very nice.
Well, it's the higher rate of fire combined with hitting on 4s. That's what I read. Right?
Yeah,
It hits on
damage. No, it still hits on 5s,
but it damages on 4. Yeah.
The last cannon's damage on 2.
Oh. Okay. Anyways.
So you're almost guaranteed to.
Yeah. Although, again,
Randomness.
no,
random.
1. This is a different just a proof point. All right. So now what are we doing?
Back to maneuvers.
Yeah.
And then you get a tail thingy.
Nope. He's
I'm not
wholly
wholly entirely in your. That would have been great, but I couldn't.
Yeah.
I could have been here, but I don't think I had the speed to do it. Okay, so what to do here? Well, you're not gonna.
Yeah, I don't think we'll end up calling it due to turns.
Probably not. Would imagine not, but you never know.
Yeah.
Nope.
I want to know what ships can wing over and bank.
As far as I know, no ships currently in the game.
Well, I did something else I was supposed to do earlier. I
You
think I did.
stooped.
Is
Yeah.
that what it was?
Yeah,
Stoop.
I have 6s. You did not have 6s.
Yeah,
Okay.
because what are you doing?
Just rolling to see what happens.
Okay. Yeah, because outside.
John's dead. No.
Because
That's a likely outcome, but
I won't be making it home to celebrate though.
yeah, outside of the planes in the starter set, there's Marauder destroyers, which it's same hull design as the bomber, but instead of the twin las cannons up front, it's 6 auto cannons. So high rate of fire, but less likely to damage. And
You already
then
committed your things anyways.
there's also
That's true.
the heavy bomber for the orcs, which is coming.
I'm curious
soon.
about ground targets. That's definitely one that I'd like to.
Yep. Yeah, it would be interesting. I'm interested in exploring the campaign rules and ground target stuff like that.
Again, I'd like for you to go first.
Of course you would. I'll reveal this guy real quick. Doing a turn. Going to throttle up 1 to 4. Actually, what's the minimum altitude I have to have on this guy?
0?
One is
One.
the minimum altitude.
I mean, 0 would be great. There's a maximum altitude. There's no minimum altitude. You could theoretically be on the ground.
I landed.
Sure.
Not safely.
That's not what I said. I said I landed.
Well,
Yeah, I
I mean,
remember
like-
my days. It's been a while since I played GW games, but I remember there was always a frustration with like 6,000 shots, nothing hit.
yeah.
So 1,
What?
2, turn around, and go this way 1.
I forgot what I was going to look up. I was flipping through the rulebook with a purpose, but I forgot that purpose. And that's okay. Hit this.
That way. Yeah, we'll do that. 1, 2. Turn around, go forward 1, and I'm gonna drop my altitude 2,
Okay.
which will increase my speed 2, which puts me at 5 and 1.
Excuse me, Archimede. I gotta go figure out something again. Thank you. So, I does believe I did that. Yeah, so that's a swoop. That was a smart move. Maybe. You got nothing on the side except for that turret, right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
my altitude is a 3,
3.
and yours is a 1.
1.
So, okay, and I can drop 2 down, put me at a speed of 6. I think that's where I want to be. So I will swoop. 1, 2, 3, 4. Which direction was it facing, like this?
Yeah. No, you're facing that way.
Or do I need to be at a 3? No, I'm in your front arc, right? You're in my front arc.
Yes, I'm in your front arc.
Okay, and then I'll have to drop altitude by 4. I can only drop it by 1.
At speed 4, yeah, you can only drop it by 1.
So I have to go 5 in order to do this.
Oh. And I can only drop my altitude once. I was at
Okay,
speed 3.
I don't need to.
Gosh, guys.
Sorry, I didn't hear that rule.
Yeah.
So I'm at
Fair
altitude
enough.
2 then, because I can drop once.
And then I'm gonna drop to altitude 2, putting me at a speed of 6. 2. Speed of 6. Still parked there. What was like this?
Yep.
Yeah.
There it was.
I was fully in your arc right there.
Your move with this guy.
What am I at right now?
I don't know, but I'm not tailing you, so be happy.
3 and 3.
Yeah.
His max is 6, right?
Correct.
Alright, so I'm going to increase speed to 5. How should we go with that? We're going to stall turn. 1, 2, 3.
Playtime, approximately 45 minutes.
Yeah, we're learning the rules, and that's a bit of a problem.
And then same thing, increase speed by 1 and drop altitude by 1. Okay. Well, I was going. No, I'll destroy my ship. Alright.
We wouldn't necessarily destroy it. We might take a damage.
Stop trying to
be
help.
more interesting.
You get to shoot first.
Although short range favors you
Yeah,
quite heavily.
but I gotta survive it.
True.
And that's the problem. Because he gets picked first, so and that thing still has 5 whole points on it.
Is long range just 8 plus?
8 to 10. Although there are the only weapons with long range are some of the missiles and the las cannons.
What's range 5? Medium range.
Medium.
Yeah.
But you have 4 dice.
Yeah. And how many shots you get with that rear gun?
3 for the rear, 3 for the top turret.
He's at altitude 2.
Actually, no, it would be 2 at medium range each.
Okay, so we're going to throttle up to speed 8. Do a 5, which is... Oh,
Tall turret as well.
I picked the wrong one. Okay, but that could actually be okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I'll put you fully in your.
Yeah, so that's how I want to do it. Because that's also, in case I don't kill you now, that's a what you call it?
I'm also 1
Tailing.
altitude below you, though.
Yeah.
Does that still count for tailing?
Yeah.
Okay, but so that means it's
Tailing
gonna be
are part
hard
of the same rules as
Means you have to get 6s.
Yeah. I'll take it at this point because I mean,
shots are shots.
well, it's not a matter of shots or shots. So what happens on the damage if I go to 9?
If you go to speed 9, then you would roll a die, and on a 4 up, you're fine.
Yeah, but yes, 50-50 shot of taking
Yeah.
a point of damage. I'd rather take 16 shots, needing 6s. And then they wound on 5s, though, right?
Correct. They would
Okay.
still wound on.
Yep, let's do this.
Okay.
You get to shoot first.
Yep. 1, 2, 3.
Oh.
Short range.
On a 3 up, you're fine. On a 1 or 2, you take a damage.
Oh,
So, my bad.
I'll take 16 shots, needing 6s. Let's see how bad this
Yeah.
goes. Let's see
Okay.
how bad this goes.
3, right? At short range.
At short range,
Top
yes.
cannon. No hits.
All right, no hits there, so I might as well just do both of mine. So 2, 4, 6, 8. 8 shots coming here, needing 6s.
There's 3.
3.
Needing 5s.
There's
There's
1.
1. And over here, it's just 8 shots going in that
Yep.
direction, right? 2, 4, 6, 8 again. Needing 5s.
Yep.
Something, please. No.
3,
5.
4. Oh, look at that. These gray dice are finally not gonna. I mean, I was gonna smash them and buy you new ones anyways. You don't want these dice.
All 1s and
Okay,
2s.
they're not ready. No, not quite.
There's 3 hits.
That's pretty
Wow.
good.
Now that was a balancing shot right there.
Yeah. That makes your situation much better.
All right, back to maneuvers.
Yep.
That makes it interesting, actually.
How do these ones work again? How do the front ones work?
0 dice at short range, 2 dice at medium, 1 dice at long range. And it's just front arc. But 2 up to deal damage.
Nice.
Ah. Ah. Ah.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah, we will.
All or nothing.
It's a very Vegas mentality of you.
That thing can't do fives.
Correct.
That's correct. Speed. Why do you guys gotta go so fast?
Because they're orcs.
I get it.
You can always slow down.
Yeah, by one. That's the throttle, I believe. So not the greatest. Nope. Yep. That way. And the turn faces this way or that way. I go that way. Then this one faces that way. So I want to do a turn. Oh shit. Okay.
Initiative.
Yep. Go first.
And fire.
So these guys warmed up at
Wait,
the end, is what
wait.
we're saying.
What happens if I increase my speed? Can I increase my speed anymore? I'm at 6 right now.
Yeah, so you would
Yeah, you would risk breaking
on a 1 to 2.
What if I increase my speed, do my move, and then decrease altitude, or no, increase altitude, and drop back down below my
actually,
thing?
Yeah, when do you do
You
your
may or may not be able to.
I feel like I can't over throttle unless I'm increasing my speed due to a decrease in altitude.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
You can't push the engine past where
Yeah.
it'll go.
It's like I can go as high as I
No,
want.
'cause, I mean, you
but as
can-
soon as I go back up in altitude.
Structurally
well,
speaking, you can put enough stress on a plane, but it's usually not from the engine. It's
Yeah.
like you're pulling a maneuver that it's not. It can't handle the G's on it.
popping out of the air.
Yeah, you may not use throttle to increase above your max.
Okay, that's what I figured.
She cannot go any faster.
I'm doing a stall turn, and I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3. Turn that way, and actually no.
But before we do anything, we gotta do
Yeah,
standby.
dude.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was like, wait, did we finish
Nope.
resolving the shots?
4, 6, 8. I'm sort of hoping this will solve the problem right now. Still
Yeah,
need
you might not need
sixes.
to dedicate any room cover to
We'll
it.
see what happens.
Okay, I got
There's
1, 2. Okay, meaning 5s or better. Come on, buddy.
Hey!
That takes care of that.
Alright.
All right, so I guess I'm moving this guy.
Yeah, yes, you will.
He's just doing a turn.
This Marauder bomber is
So I
just
will
been
say,
flying in
I thought I
circles.
was done for, and now it's up for grabs.
Yeah.
And I don't know. Yeah, it's.
Max is 5 on these guys, right?
Yes.
Don't get me wrong, maneuvering makes a difference, but the randomness sometimes is just frustrating. And it is a game of chance when it comes down to it. It's just
Yeah.
like, how is that possible?
2. Turn around and do 3, 4, 5.
It's fine.
Very
Being out of that corner.
Okay, so if you want to reveal mine, because well, you're good. Oh, you figure out your altitude.
Yeah.
So I just say what the heck I do.
Now stay where I'm at.
All
Which one do you want to do first?
Oh. That's right, I got
You
two.
still have 2.
Let's do the important one. Flip that one over.
So 3.
It's a 3. So if I figured this out correctly, a 3 is a turn.
Mm-hmm.
My hope was to go past you and then turn facing this direction. Am I able to do that?
You have to go either this direction
Right.
or this direction.
Well, we're not going that direction. We're gonna go in the direction you are. So.
All right. So your speed's at 6 right
So
now.
1, 2, 3. Where does 6 put me? No, just tell me which hex it is.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's right
Right.
there.
So if I turn now, because now I'm gonna turn facing that direction.
You can either completely turn around, or
Yep.
you can
I'm gonna
turn that direction, or you can completely turn around to this direction.
Nope. But no, I want to turn in the direction that's facing you. And
You can't turn back that direction.
No,
That's
it's
a
turn,
snap
not
turn.
A stoop.
Snap turn is a full.
Did I do this wrong?
You did a 3, not a 4.
So I did it wrong. Let me see. So
He was wanting to do a snap turn, so he ends up back out this direction.
oh. Okay, but if I turn,
You can either turn that way or you can turn around this way.
if I turn in that direction, we're both out of our
Yeah.
fire.
Yeah.
Well, no,
That's-
that's this direction.
Yeah.
Oh no, yeah,
you'd
we'll
have
go-
arc.
okay.
You would both have arc.
Yep.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that's your full throttle unless you want to go up or down.
Well, where are you?
What do you mean, where am I?
What altitude are you?
Oh, same as yours.
Okay. And that gives you, if I drop below you, I now hit on,
6s.
but I get rid of
You
top
deny
turret.
3 dice.
which 3 dice. Okay. You have a total of how many dice coming my way now?
3.
5.
No. Last cannons have nothing at short range.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Oh,
So it's 3 dice from the turret.
so if I literally drop down 1 right now,
You have
I
nothing coming
exceed,
at you.
but I exceed my
Oh, yeah.
my speed.
Well,
right?
no, your max speed is 7.
So yeah, when I drop down, I can hit you on 6s. You can't hit me. That's the better plot.
Yeah.
It feels like.
7.
Yeah. Sorry.
No problem.
I can get a 1 on this thing.
I mean, yeah, hitting on 6s sucks, but if you're safe from return fire, and he's going to shoot first, so.
Yeah.
All right. So now that guy, I think he did the same exact thing. He did 3.
2.
2.
A swoop.
Maybe that's what I was thinking. I was doing. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was going to do with the other guy. Turn is a little different. Okay, but a swoop still works because I was going to go. Yep.
Your speed's at 8 right now, which would put you here.
Yeah, but I'm not particularly interested in doing that. So let's see here. The swoop. You have to do at least one diagonal, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then you change
And then
direction.
you turn.
And then you would go the rest of the way.
So if you did that, you could turn either of these 3, and then you would
Right.
finish moving.
But I can keep going this way. No, what I'm trying to get at is.
Yeah. But you can decrease
Depending on
that.
where you decide to change your swoop, I can face you. Does that make sense? So, swoop 1, 2, 3, 4, turn.
4, turn. This is 4.
Yeah. And my speed as well.
It's 8 right now, but you can decrease it to 6.
No, but I want to stay closer to you, not.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4 more.
Yeah. The question is, do I have you in my front arc at that point?
You would.
And he's
Yeah.
having out. So I mean.
You're also an altitude above me, though.
So turret would hit. I'm good with staying at an altitude above you because those last cannons are in medium range, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're
So yeah, I'm better off that way. I hit worse, but I'm only giving you 3 dice instead of 7.
5. 3 and 3, 2.
Yeah, those last cannons suck. So let's not go to the last cannon level. You shoot first, sir.
Although if you, yeah, you're too close to the last cannons anyways,
Yeah.
no matter what altitude.
Yeah.
Oh, so I'm too close for last cannons?
Yeah.
And if I am, I want to be at the same altitude. Does that make sense?
Well,
Then you would risk breaking up.
Yeah, if you drop.
No.
Okay.
Alright, so.
I don't know what all my options are.
The only shot
and I
I
got
have
a
right
poodle
now.
sitting in my lap right now, which is unfortunate. You got a hit?
1 hit? No, I don't, because I have to be 6s because you're above me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So at that range, I'm medium range, right?
That's short range. It's all short.
Yeah, it's all short range.
Okay, so 7 dice, but I need 6s because I'm
8, and you need 6s.
Yeah.
6, 8.
One.
Nope.
And then
Same thing.
One.
nope.
What's the minimum altitude his ships have to be at?
There's no minimum.
Yeah.
It's 0.
I thought there was a minimum.
No.
There's no minimum altitude.
Okay, what's the maximum his ships can be at?
Max for the orcs is 4. Max for you is 5.
You could always be 1 above me.
Yeah, it doesn't do me any good.
Not really, because you have a turret on top of your head.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, there was speed is what it was. They had a minimum speed. What's their minimum speed?
3 and 4.
I can climb 2 at 5, right?
Yes.
And I'm prohibited from doing a 5 maneuver, right?
On big guy, yeah.
On big guy. Well. Okay. Thank God he's got a rear turret of some sort. Initiative.
Yep. Alright.
Yep.
You haven't won one in how many turns?
I won the first one. That was it.
That was it?
Level flight.
Yeah.
So I'm going to move 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to continue that direction.
Yeah, yeah.
And then I'm going to climb 2. Let me at 4 altitude and losing my speed by 3.
Okay.
I'm dropping my speed to 3.
All right.
5 you get to drop 2, or is that 4 you get to drop 2?
At 5 you get to drop 2 altitude.
And you're facing
Same direction, yeah. Just continue going forward.
All right, bub. I'm sorry, but it's not nice to let other people have to make your maneuvers. You'll be okay. I know. Don't look at me like that. I get you. All right, so let's see what this idiot did over here. He did a 4 because he couldn't do a 5. So I have to go at least. I'm moving 7. That's my maximum speed, right?
7 is max, yeah.
Okay. 1, 2.
You have to go sideways, not forward.
What am I doing?
You're going to 4.
Oh, okay. So sideways here, then flip, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if I'm here, I need to be able to drop by 1 at least. Where the hell was it?
You're right there.
Yeah, that.
Facing this direction.
Correct.
I'd love to be here. Yeah, 5, 6. And I have to be here, I think. 'Cause I don't think I can be here.
You can be there. That's 5.
Yeah, but I'm at 7, so.
And you can only throttle down by 1.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I like it throttle down too.
Nope. Dagger jets can.
5, 5, 5. 6, 7. Acceptable.
No, you're doing a 4.
Huh?
Okay.
Yeah,
Right.
acceptable. And then I will go up. Altitude, I can go up. I move 7, so 2.
Yeah.
1. Oops. Wrong way. I hit the ground. You win. To a 3. And then that drops my speed by 2 to a 5. Okay. And then this little dude did a stall.
You're here. Here.
Hmm?
Did you start? Here?
Mhm.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You still have to do your 2, 7. Oh, you dropped 2 first. But then you climbed 2. So you should be down to 3.
What seems to be the issue?
So if you started here with a speed of 7 and you dropped it to 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but then you climbed 2, you would have to decrease by 2 again also, which puts you at 3.
Okay, stop for a second. I can't decrease by 2. I can only decrease by 1 to begin with. So
Yeah.
I dropped to a 6 from a 7.
So then you should move 1 more. This is only 5 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, okay. All right, we can fix that too. So let's keep it at 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You're still in my front arc. No, I need to be back here. So I decrease speed to 6. Yes, he's in my front arc.
Nope.
Yeah, no.
It's this line here.
There's a way to get you, and I'm gonna find it. So this is the place.
Yeah.
So I was facing this way. So I
Yeah.
slid. 1, 2, 3.
You want each of these dice?
Flip this way.
Mhm.
4, 5, 6. This
And
is
then
the
you'd
problem.
go 1 forward.
No. Then what I have to do is activate this guy first, get him out of my way. I mean, it's as simple as that, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's. Was I facing this way?
No, you're facing this way.
Okay. Okay, so this was the 5. That was the 4.
This one was the 4. We know what they are now.
Alright, so he's actually an 8. He did a 5.
My whole plan was that he has to like slow down, which he can't do.
Yeah. 4. Okay, so when
He's
I'm
physically
here,
incapable.
I'm heading in
What's
this
my minimum?
direction,
Speed?
so I can turn that way.
He's just like, he's like,
Just like,
5, 6, 7. And these guys can throw 2.
Jack Jets can throw roll 2, yes.
So knock that down to 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4. Turn 6. Yep, gotta knock it down to 2.
your math's off again, John.
Huh?
Said your math is off again.
Like what?
Your math. You're doing 1, 2, 3, 4. This would be 5. This would be 6.
Okay. Five. Yes.
Mhm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Then you're at 10.
But math was arc.
Fine. I'll chase you all freaking day.
Eventually, a conclusion will be reached. I haven't been keeping track of what turn because I didn't think it would matter.
I think we're only at like 6 right now.
Yeah, I think you're right. So it probably still won't matter.
And if I believe correctly, you can't hit me with anything if I drop in altitude, right?
4. Yeah. I'm not going to any of my arcs. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you drop in 1 speed, and then you're going to drop altitude and gain it back.
Correct.
So you're back up to 8.
No, I did 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I did 6.
But 7 spaces, you start here.
I was at 8. I dropped down to 7.
Yeah.
And then I moved.
Yeah.
And then I went down in altitude.
Which increases your speed back up to 8.
Okay, I don't know why my brain's not firing anymore. But alright, I'm right here.
Yeah. You're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, turn, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah.
So if you do that, your speed goes down to 7. You drop in altitude and you gain a speed, so it goes back up to 8.
So what's the change? I'm still in the same freaking spot.
Yeah, you're in the space. I'm just saying your speed goes back to 8 when you stop there.
So I could have dropped to 6
and
Which
be
would
back
put
down to
you.
a 7.
Which would put you here.
And it's still not in line of sight. You're there?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
The
now
important
you'll
thing
be
is to
at
stay
7.
out of your. Well, no, these cannons can hit, and you're not. I'm not in your line of sight.
Yeah, we're both in blind spots for each other.
It's crazy. I'm exactly in your tail. All right. So now this guy. That was speed 6.
Yeah.
So I was doing the slide, and that's what the issue was in the first place. 1, 2, 3,
4, 5.
So I can actually increase.
Well, he was at 7 before you started
Was
out.
it 7? Okay, so that makes more sense.
Because you're trying to do 6 here, which is where that guy was.
Okay, perfect. So I was at 7, 6, and then I stay at the same altitude. Nothing changes there.
And then we're still also not hitting each other.
Well, keep going at it.
I'm at 4 and you're at 2 and 3. Yeah, I can't shoot you with anything. You can't shoot with anything. All right, more maneuvers. Speed 3. Alright, I got my maneuvers figured out. Or my maneuver figured out.
Yeah. Singular.
So if we go to 12, that means it's stalemate, right?
Well, then it would be determined by points destroyed.
And that's another problem with GW games. That, even though it's what?
23.
Over half dead?
It does actually say, at the end of the game, victory points are determined. If you destroy the aircraft, you get their full point value.
You do get half. Okay, good. Okay.
If it's damaged, you get half.
Yeah. Nice. Okay, cool.
And if
There's
it
at
flies
least
off
that.
the board, you get 25% if it was damaged.
So I should fly off the board right now.
And
So you
then
tell
they'll get
me.
fewer points.
Yeah,
But they'll still win.
Yeah, because it's my last ship.
Yeah. Currently, you're at 69 points. You're at like 52. So he's 17 up.
So I need, how much are these things again? 16 and what? 20?
16 and 20.
So if I shoot that and then just fly around the board without him hitting me, I win. And if I put a point damage on that.
Yes.
Got a goal.
And then just run around for 6 turns.
Yeah.
Oh, making this thing, I made it bleed. Could I just kill it?
Initiative.
Yeah. I'll lose one eventually. Not
Nope.
today. Why don't you go first?
All right, cool. I'm doing another
Yep.
level fight.
What is this? What is
So
happening?
let's, my minimum's 2, so let's go ahead and decrease by 1. And then I'll go forward 2. And then I will turn this direction. And then I will drop altitude 1.
And go up to speed 3.
Go back on this speed 3.
Well, the kind of nice thing is, by dropping to altitude 1, I can't go to it 0. So he could be able to, then he brings his turret to bear, right? I mean, I saw that maneuver coming too. Like, I was hoping to get him before that. But... All right, doing a 4. The speed 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And turn, that's not arc of fire. 7. That is arc of fire.
Yes.
So up to speed 7. Can't freaking do anything about it. But his maximum speed is an 8.
Speed on the fighter bomber max is 7.
7, you say?
Yeah.
Wait, your altitudes are wrong. Though you said you dropped to a 1.
No, I dropped.
You dropped.
I was
by
at 4. Yeah.
Okay, I thought you dropped to a 1. I figured you were gonna go as low as you could.
I was at 4.
Okay, so then I don't need to drop speed. That's fine. 7. not to go slower. Somebody's making it so I can't go slower. Okay, same direction, and this guy is going to be A5 a turn.
Stall turn.
Yep. 5, 6. Stall turn puts me. So I can turn in this direction.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's the three hexes behind you.
No, I'm just thinking here puts us both in arc, right?
Yeah.
But I don't have shots on you because mine doesn't do close range.
Right. So that's
Well,
where
the
I
turret
wanna
would.
be. No,
The-
because I'm at altitude
The all,
too.
yeah, he's below
Yeah.
me too.
So here at a speed 7 because I increased by 1. I don't think. Can you die?
No.
Okay, but you shoot first, so.
I will have the turret shoot this guy.
Yeah.
Right, same altitude.
Same altitude.
Yeah. It's one hit. Come on. Sit out.
7 dice.
8
1, 2,
dice.
3, 8 dice. 2. Why did I get the 7 too?
I don't know.
6, 8. I want to go home.
That's 2 hits. That could do it.
Ones.
Theoretically.
You don't need ones. 3s are good enough to miss when you're an orc.
50-50. Come on, John.
I mean, that opening salvo should tell you. Like, right after I had, like, a whole bunch of shots, nothing. I'm like, okay.
I'll just aim down. Shoot at the ground.
2 with a 6, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Not that it matters, because the rest were just 4s.
There's
Yay!
one. Only one left.
It's like pulling freaking my molars. Okay. Fine.
Maneuvers.
Yes.
Turns are going
Obvious.
faster now.
What?
Yeah, we'll do this.
I'm sure you will.
Initiative.
Initiative.
Hey.
Okay. There's some kind of cosmic joke
Oh,
going on.
I guess I'm going first.
Yes, you are. Here, have your brown dice of doom back.
I'm doing a 3.
No.
We're going to increase speed by 1. And
This is
then we're
fantastic.
doing a turn. So I'm going to go 1, 2, turn around, 3 and 4.
You don't say.
Run away.
And I will decrease altitude.
And speed up.
Yeah, back to max speed.
Good for you.
Not go fast.
I love how your heavy bomber wants to go fast.
I mean, the more I go down, the faster I go.
Just so you're at full impact velocity when you finally hit the ground.
Do we see each other?
I see you, you do not see me.
How's that possible?
Because my arc is here, your arc is
Isn't
here.
that special? Okay. You're a 2, so
I can't shoot you with my front cannon though, so
Yeah.
it doesn't even
Yeah.
matter. All you have to really worry about is a top gun.
Okay. That's a 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a stall turn, so I can turn in this direction.
Go 6, 7, be right there in front of me again.
Yep. And you're at altitude 2, so I can go 1 up. Be at 3. Be easier to hit somebody below you, but okay. So that puts you just your. Yeah, because that would put just your turret again to bear, so then you gotta pick your shot. Let's do that over here then. Alright, that's where we ended up? Is that what it was? Over here.
This was 7,
1,
this
2,
is
3,
6.
4, 5,
6 and 7.
6 and 7. I'm going to actually do a 6. That's going to drop me to a 5 if I go up in altitude, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because that. Yeah, just your turret, I think, is the only. No one to get shot by those cannons. Do you even have line of sight? No.
I have the all around.
But I'm on your same level, is what I'm trying to get at.
Well,
You
this only hits at medium range.
Oh, okay. Then I want to be at the same altitude, make my shots better. Decrease only by 1 and stay at a 6. Again, want to go slower, but not happening. You pick who you want to shoot first, sir.
I want to shoot all of them.
Okay.
But you can only shoot one. Because you only have one weapon. That is viable.
I'll shoot this guy. 2 hits.
Nope.
No damage.
2, 4, 6, 8. Needing 5s or better from this guy.
We've got 3, 4, 5 hits.
Is
This
this
gonna be
it?
it, folks? Is this gonna be
The
it?
last roll of the game?
This would
2
be
hits.
Yes.
He's destroyed.
Huzzah!
Can I crash into him on my way down?
You can if you want. These guys, like,
Take him
they
with
need
me.
to go back to gunnery school because this should have been over like.
He thinks they have a gunnery school.
Just hold down the trigger. Eventually they'll die.
Too many years of playing X-Wing, and I have real problems with the hexes now. Like, I can't visualize it in my freaking head. I started to get the hang of it, and then
Yeah.
it makes some
A lot of
bonehead.
it's
Yeah, I'm
just-
sitting like, huh? What the? Who the? So in that sense, but I think with a little bit of practice, you can get used to it. It's just it's. And I was also having problems with like, when can I turn? Oh wait, as long as I move at least 1 in that direction, then I can turn and finish off my that was having problems. I really want some maneuverable fighters. They can do like a 7 and an 8 because those are good maneuvers. I mean, if you look at the 8,
Yeah.
it basically allows you to
You
not
can
only
do any.
basically do a
You're
loop.
just going to be like, whoop.
Yeah, not only do a loop, but then position yourself where you need to be. So if you have initiative on that, you definitely want to. I think what hurt you the most, honestly, because the dice were with you to begin with, and I had to play catch up. Losing the initiative every freaking time.
Yeah, you making me go first when I have less ships lets you put yourself in position
Yep.
and do what you want. I got to play catch up at that one time because you had moved these guys over here and I had the one fighter jet that was over here. And I was like, perfect. They can't go anywhere. I'm going to position myself this way so I can just annihilate somebody from my medium range.
Well, you got 2 in
all
one
the
turn,
dice.
which was I was like, okay, this game is over because the problem is the number of shots I do is great.
Yeah.
The number of hits I do, it's typical orc,
Yeah.
which is not so great. Yeah. So, yeah.
The other thing too is that you've just got speed on me. I can get up to 5, but you're still going to be doing circles around me and putting yourself exactly where you want to be, which is which is that. You know.
Towards the end, it was basically I'm just going to keep looping.
Yeah.
Because that's the best thing I can do to put you. Like you can't really go anywhere major, and I'm like, if one doesn't get you, the other one hopefully does. So.
All I really have is this top cannon, and if I get down to the bottom ground,
Yeah, that was the
just
other
play
thing
low.
I had to get to understand. I need to be absolutely in close. And now, when you had 2 of those guys, I'm like, if I get close with this guy, the other guy's far away. He's going to shoot me. Yeah. And I'm like, I need to kill
That's
one.
what I was trying to do for the
I
longest
saw
time.
it, and I'm like, well, the only way I'm going to stop that is I need to kill one of those guys. And at 5 hull points, I was a job and a half with these friggin' dice. To be fair, they totally completely came back around at the end.
Yeah.
So you cannot, you don't have to smash them. They're
Okay.
Oh, you
By the way,
this?
John, my dice are not brown; they're green.
These are gray. That's why I picked them, because I can see. This is my final roll, by the way. It's just like, yeah, I mean, and that is a typical, as long as I don't roll a 1, catastrophic flare, you're loss of an army, kind of thing. But yeah, it's a fun game, definitely. I want to paint the ships. They look fun to paint.
Yeah, the models are just...
GW always has pretty stuff.
Yep. So, cool. Anyways, I guess you have any closing thoughts on it now?
No, I think we're good.
I kind of.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I enjoyed it.
We
And
might mess up this goblin.
Let's
our computer.
not mess up the goblin. Let's ask him for permission to switch over. In the meantime, you guys can say thanks for watching, subscribe, all that good stuff.
Yeah, we got plenty of copies in stock, so come on down to Little Shop Magic and buy yourself one.
Yeah.
We had a lot of